Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. Na, na.
Caught me at the right time, baby. Oh, I was at the end. Make me feel like that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, go ahead and subscribe because why not? We real strict over here. Click that subscribe button. Thank you. So as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be recreating one of Bad Gal Riri's look. And I really like this look. It was fire to me. I just liked it. I like the vibe. I love when Rihanna gives us grungy. I love when she switches it up a little bit. So yeah, this is the makeup look that I decided to do. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure, again, you are subscribed, like this video, and keep watching. You are not seeing things. Yes, I am back with another video, and I also kept my word. In my full face of Fenty, I said I was gonna recreate one of Rihanna's makeup looks, and I'm back to do so, and I'm super excited. So yeah, so this is the look I'm gonna be recreating, because y'all try to eat me up every time I say I didn't put the look. It's right here. It's right here, okay? It's right here. I know this is one of her more recent looks, and it wasn't like editorial and like iconic, which everything about Rihanna is iconic, first of all. But it was one of her more recent looks, and I just love this look. I love edgy Rihanna. I love when she gives us a little something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not her go-to hairstyle. That's not her go-to makeup look. And yeah, and all the other looks that I was looking at are like regular Riri faces, so I was just kind of like, let's just do something a little fun. Okay, so ironically, I have this wig, and I was like, wow, this kind of mimics it. I just have to put it in a side part. So this was a middle part from my Get Ready With Me. If you guys saw that last video after video after video. I just put on these necklaces that I had. I didn't even know I had this. I don't know where this is from, how long I had this. It was in my little jewelry drawer, and then I put on these earrings, so they seem kind of edgy. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in so you guys can see everything, and I'm starting with brow gel. I'm using the L'Oreal, of course. I don't think Fenty has a brow gel. I know they have brow pencils, which I tried in the past. Didn't need to repurchase, but you know. Listen, you guys, today I quite literally woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. And actually, no, I woke up on the right side of the bed. But everybody has been trying me left and right. And when I say everybody, we're going to keep this between us, okay? I mean, like, work-wise, brands, all that. It's just been so much on the back end for me. And I just felt like I don't want to do anything. I don't feel like it. And I almost laid in bed all day, which most of the day is gone. But I'm getting it done, so it doesn't matter. But I was like, you know what? Again, Natasha, you gain nothing from pouting in bed and stuffing your face with candy, because that's what I do. So get up, get your work done, and then you can bed rot. Sounds like a win-win to me. I am kind of sculpting my brows a little thinner because her brows look thinner. It looks like my brows are thinning. What the heck? Do y'all see that gap in my brow? I've never. Or have I? And y'all just didn't say nothing. Oh my gosh. When I tell you guys, my body is going through something I have been dealing with for the first time ever. Like hair loss. What is going on? My edges are just thinner. And I know it comes with age. And I've realized that I just have to do things different. So in the past few, I honestly say like the past few months, I've been changing my hair routine and like really taking care of my hair, really catering to it, and I've seen such a difference. And I'm like, normally I'm able to just like neglect my hair and we good in the hood, but I cannot do that anymore. I have to really like pay attention to my body and, you know, what I'm putting in it, how I'm taking care of it on the outside, on the inside. It's just been a lot. I just want to go to my doctor and just lay there and have them fix me. I don't want to go to different specialists. I don't want to go everywhere. I don't want one person to tell me one thing and another person to tell me another thing. And then I have to come back in 6 months and then 3 months and then I just want everything. Like how you service your car, I want to service my body. Fortunately, that's not how that works. So, anyways, enough of the complaining or the negativity or whatever this is right now. When I do videos more often, you guys are going to get more chitter chatter. That's just what it is. To prime my face, I'm starting with the Maybelline Grippy Primer. It's like, I'm gonna try my best to do Fenty products, but I also just did a full face on Fenty, so if you want to see that, check that out. But I just know I don't have everything. So this is crazy. This is huge. I don't know what it's looking like on the screen, but she's in there. In a perfect world, I would be using the Fenty Pro Filter, but I don't have that right now. Mine ran out, so I'm using the Hourglass, which pretty much does the same thing in my opinion. The Fenty Pro Filter is probably a little bit more matte. This one's a little bit more blurring. Y'all already know I'm using the original Fenty foundation, and I'm in the shade 420. Do I want to underpaint today? Yes, I do. Let's bring it back. I was trying to see who did her makeup for this night so that I can see like what kind of technique they use, what products they use. Couldn't find it. I thought it was Priscilla. It's kind of giving Priscilla, but I don't know. I'm gonna underpaint. I'm so sorry, you guys. I know you're sick of me, but I cannot help it. I feel like it gives the most, it just gives the best finish. So I'm going in with the Wear Even concealer, and I'm only using the shade 370 today, which is a brighter shade. My favorite, Matchstick in Espresso, to contour. When you guys see me doing like this with my contour, you know I'm really going in. Since we're here, so I've made an executive decision that I'm going to dye my hair. I know we just talked about my hair, but it is what it is. It's just going through what it's going through. I must move on. And I was trying to get the itch of me dyeing my hair out with the wig that was like a little colored, and it's just not hitting for me. I don't know what it is, you guys, but as of late, I just have not been feeling wigs. Do I still love wigs? Yes. Am I saying to stop wearing wigs? Absolutely not. But for like my day-to-day, it just doesn't work for me anymore. And especially because like I'm pretty much more like get up and go. It just does not work for my lifestyle. Like getting up and having to lay a wig or like get the edges down and all that does not work for me, and I hate that because you guys know I'm a wig girl. But yeah, I'm gonna have to probably move on from that era of my life and just like start fresh when it comes to my new hair journey. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited. I'm like planning it out, and you guys know I'm doing it by myself. So yeah, I'm not a hair what's the word? I'm not a professional, but I do educate myself on anything before I do it. And I'm not scared of trial and error. So like I'm not scared of failing. Although like the worst case scenario, I don't want my hair to fall out. Like I'm also not scared of that. Ooh, knock on wood. But like I just think like hair is there to be experimented with, played with. So like worst case scenario, I cut my hair and then I do have to wear a wig. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really excited for that. So like, please stay tuned. Remember, when underpainting, you want to keep the lines kind of harsh because your foundation is going to bring everything together. So you don't want to blend and blend until you blend it away, and then you have to keep adding to get this look back. Not gonna hold you. I think I did a little bit too much with the concealer, but it's okay. Now I'm going in with the Fenty foundation. I'm going in with the original formula. I really love the soft matte. It's that girl. If you don't know, now you know. And as you can see, everything just starts to come together. And I did do so much concealer because looking at this picture, it looks like she has a very bright under eye, and not just in the inner corner. She just has a very bright, like OG type of under eye concealer, you know? So trying to mimic that to the best of my abilities. The face is snatched. I'm gonna add some more contour because I do feel like that got a little lost in the sauce. So I'm seeing blush on her face, but not enough for me to do liquid blush. So I'm gonna skip that and just add some later. And I'm gonna start setting my face. I'm gonna make sure my under eye is blend out nice and smooth because that was a lot of concealer, and this is more of like a hydrating concealer, so it doesn't self-set like a typical concealer would. Wow, my face looks real. My powder of choice today is the Chanel because I feel like this powder gives a natural glow, and it's so hydrating that it needs something super mattifying. And like, yes, I should use the Fenty powder, but like we already discussed how I feel about that. So this is like one of my most mattifying powders. The Chanel powder, baby. This one right here. Yeah, this one does something. But I can't use it every day. When I first got this, I just thought this was like gold. Like, oh my gosh, my face is so matte. I look so fire. No, girl, you look crazy. But for moments like this, Chanel. This powder with this concealer is fire. I have a hard time trying to find concealers that pair with this because this powder is so dry. But it's not dry like Fenty dry. I feel like that one is just dry just because. But this one, oh my gosh. I'm gonna go in with Cocoa Naughty first to bronze, or what's left of it, and just set that cream contour because she has more of a sculpted look instead of a bronzed look, and Mocha Mommy gives me bronze. I want sculpt. So actually looking at this, I don't even think I'm gonna go into Mocha Mommy, so let's just close that, put it to the side. Just gonna use Cocoa Naughty today. I'm using the Fenty powder, my favorite, and I'm just setting my entire face with that. My face looks so good today. Wow. Wow. Honestly, I feel like I've been on a roll, which like by now, I'm not trying to jinx myself, but by now my face would have been looking. For those who may be new, I like to set my brows because it kind of tones it down. And if you get oily in this brow area, you'll be good all day if you just do this technique for even like a minute. It makes the world of a difference. I'm looking for something. Also gives the brow like that soft filtered look that you see Rihanna has when she takes pictures. It's not just like brow. It looks more like a powder brow versus like a penciled in brow. For blusher, I think that NARS Orgasm X is going to be perfect for this. And I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and place that like right here. That's where her blush was. It was like there, but not. I used to love this blush. I mean, I don't not love it, but I just have so many blushes, y'all. I can't keep up with everything. But this was like NARS Orgasm, but for brown girls, in my opinion, because like the original Orgasm does nothing for us. This one is a little bit more flattering. For the eyes, I'm going to keep it fairly simple. I'm going into the Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. This is the original. You guys, look how much I use this. I use this in literally every other video, or if not every, and we still good over here. So I'm going in with this shade first in the palette, and I'm going directly in the crease. This is more of a cool toned look, so I'm going to avoid any warm tones in the eye. And I'm going to try to keep this eye look as simple as possible because y'all know I don't do overcomplicated eyeshadow looks. And I'm taking a brush with no product and just buffing that out so it doesn't look as harsh. And then I'm going to go into this shade in the palette and put that more in the crease, like a little lower, just to define that. Should I be using like two brushes? Heck yeah. Am I going to? No. Honestly, I don't have any Fenty eye products except the mascara. Now we know that's my jam. And honestly, I don't really care for the eye department too much. You guys know I told you complexion. Complexion is where Fenty's at. So I couldn't even tell you what she used. Does Fenty even have... I do have Fenty eyeshadow palettes. Hold on. I actually got rid of those palettes. False alarm. Thought I had them. I don't. Were they quads? They were like little ones that were like... They have magnets in them. They stuck together or something. Really cute. I'm going to take a hair of black like that. And put that more on the outer part. Like right there. Looks like she has silver eyeshadow on. We know how I feel about that. But I'm going into this Danessa Myricks palette. And this is the shade Invincible. And I'm just pressing that all over my lid. And this is the Lightwork 5 palette. Which I just realized, since I've been linking everything, that it is not on Sephora's website, you guys. You have to get it off of Beautylish or directly from Danessa Myricks' website. But I'm sure her newer palettes have the same thing going on. So I always talk mess about silver, and then when I put it on, I'm like, it's so cute. So now I'm going to go back into that same brush. No extra product, but I'm just going to kind of do that. Her under eye looks like she has a nude or some kind of metallic in the waterline, so I'm gonna mimic that. But I typically use gold, and hers looks gold. I don't know, I'm gonna just do it. It don't make sense, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna use more of a bronze in my waterline because nude looks crazy on me, and hers doesn't really look nude, but you can definitely tell there's something in there. So I'm just gonna do this. This is a ColourPop pencil. I'll tell you the shade right now before I forget. Overboard. I'm gonna take that first brown shade that I use and put that on the lash line. She has the cutest, shortest little wing liner, so I'm gonna attempt that. I have to get very close, so yeah. But I'm using the NARS. Why am I holding it like that? I'm using the NARS eyeliner. Honestly, I think I did my liner a little too long, but it's okay. Lashes are on. I used the Fenty mascara. This is my favorite. And time for the lip combo, which in my opinion is the star of the show. I'm going in with Cold Blooded, which you guys know is one of my favorite lip liners. Like, the color just does something to me. Blazed Donut. This is the Gloss Bomb Stick. One thing about it is very, very, very hard to get a ugly Fenty lip combo. Like, everything just works together. No matter if you use a purple liner, red lipstick, silver gloss, it's gonna look like something. It's gonna look good. Like Rihanna knew what she was doing. Okay, so to top this off, I'm gonna use Sweet Mouth. I haven't used this in a while. I always am like, do I like Sweet Mouth more or do I like Fussy more? Do I like Sweet Mouth or Fussy? I don't know. I loved everything. And I'm gonna top the lip off with this. Absolutely. Yes! So this is the completed look. I think I nailed it. I really do like this look. I really like this lip too. Y'all know I love Cold Blooded, but I might start like actually putting something in the middle. I don't know. I just like the really dark lip liner. So let me know what you guys think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this recreation. You guys have been asking for my celebrity recreations back. And to be honest, I have no idea what looks to recreate. Like, nobody's giving us looks, especially like makeup wise, like nothing fun enough. People are putting that on, but makeup and hair wise, I think everybody's kind of reverting back to like natural things, like natural hair, natural makeup. So it's not really as exciting. I'm not mad at it though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to comment them, DM me, whatever it may be, tweet me if you want me to recreate something and I can make something happen, because personally I think that I be nailing the celebrity recreation, because every time I try to look up celebrity recreations for inspo, see what's trendy, what's popping, nobody's doing anything, nobody's making any noise. It's only me. But thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Baby,